Hello and welcome to this quick guide. We're going to talk about the raid boss Vorarzidrar this week. He is the boss you'll find in Forestfall Fen. And there's a couple different people and setups that you want to use, but this is going to be the most consistent one that you'll find. So you want Nayeli on the far left and Sarvan on the far right. And the two middle people, you want Halbane and Thomas. Thomas because he'll have the highest defense, so he can take all the damage when the dragon attacks the middle row initially. And then also Halbane because with his common ring, he'll be able to heal some of the damage. So if the boss hits him, there's a good chance that Halbane won't die from that. And then we can start stacking some defense boosts. But let's start with the Nayeli build. You'll want to use her rare guardian boots. This will give her a chance to heal herself. And she's not going to be doing any damage really to the boss, so she's just going to be staying back, healing herself, giving everybody on your team block so they can take more damage. And then the Paladin's Helmet, this is just to increase her survivability. You could also use the rare if you have it. This will just give everybody a little bit more defense. Your choice, but the reason I have Thomas is he's going to be the primary one giving defense, so I just want to have Nayeli focus more on herself so she can survive a little bit longer, because the key item for her is to have the Serpentine Owl, which when the boss hits her, it'll give him a chance to miss, and he has a lot of effects that can do a lot of damage, so the more he misses, the better and longer you'll survive. The weapon doesn't really make a difference because you're not going to attack really much anyway. So I just use my favorite, the Daggerford Blade. It gives her a little reflect damage, so you never know. It usually comes in handy every now and then. Halbane build will be a standard heal and restore build. He's going to have his Lunar Steps, which when he moves, he'll heal everybody. So if the boss gives everybody a Misty buff, he can clear that out if he isn't stunned. His heal every turn with his Epic Head, and then the Epic Pendant to just start spamming heals on everybody. Halbane also isn't really going to be attacking, so it doesn't really matter what weapon you're using. And you want his Common Ring, which will give him a chance to heal himself if the boss attacks him. Sarvan, this is pretty standard for what you see on most of my guides. He's going to be using his Common Boots, which will reduce the boss's defense. Combine that with his common hood, so if you need to do a massive amount of damage quickly to take the boss out, you can do that. Combined with the rare quiver, which will reduce the boss's defense even more. The rare injure bow, just to get some more amounts of injures off. And then the fury to get the 2 injures off if the bow ability goes off. So that injure damage can really stack up over time and really take down a boss real quick. And Thomas, you have a couple different options. So most people probably have his epic up a little bit higher than the legendary. I recently got the legendary to level 16, so it now has a 75% chance to give him 50% defense for 3 turns. So my main damage dealer is Sarvan, that's why he's the highest level, and I spend most of the time with him. So Thomas's main idea is just to survive as long as he can, not really do the damage. So this will increase his defense, which in turn also increases the amount of output he'll get when he attacks, to increase with his Epic Warrior's Duo weapon. So that is just spamming all the defense. These 2 perks don't really matter, so just use the highest ones you have. We're not going to be using Taunt anyway, as we do have counterattack on his Fists of Rebukes if you have it. I have it at level 15, so it's an 80% chance. If you have it at 16, it's a 100% chance. So that's how we're going to get the defense boost stacking up. And so the idea is Nayeli gives the boss miss, so he misses more often. Thomas boosts up everybody's defense, so when the miss chance from the boss goes away, everybody will survive some of the attacks. Halbane heals everybody, and Sarvan's your main damage dealer. So let's go in to show you how this works. It's very important, the ordering. So the boss, whenever his ability effect goes off initially, it'll target the hero on the left to the right. So if it goes off first, it'll hit Nayeli, who's on the left. Doesn't really do much because he does his breath here. See? So now his ability went off. So now he's going to have a mischance for 3 turns, and this will save the rest of our team, hopefully from taking some damage. So the idea now is boost everybody's block so they can absorb more damage. Normally I give everybody heal, but Habinet's a little bit low right now, so I'm just going to heal him. And you generally want to keep everybody in the middle 2 rows, because whenever he pushes people in or out, it'll do ricochet damage, whereas if you're in the middle row, it won't do ricochet damage. And you just have to worry about the injure, but the injure doesn't really do as much damage. So now we just attack with Thomas. Halbinet will heal up Nate Ellie. Now we just await. He'll die next turn. Everybody has missed now. He missed on Sarvin. So that's the reason why you want Naeli's miss on. So sometimes that mischance that he'll give you will fail. And you pretty much just want the mischance to fail on Sarvin. Because he in my strategy anyway, really is the main damage dealer. Alright, so let's keep this going. So keep everybody in the middle row. He's going to do whatever he does. He pushes people out now, but now they don't take the ricochet damage by hitting into another hero or the wall, which is what we want. He attacks those 2, not a big deal. Move Thomas forward. We can move Halbinet into here. He'll restore everybody. You don't really have to. You could have started the heal train. But for now, we're just going to move. We failed the Sarvin movement. It's okay. Everybody gets missed, so I'm going to start to heal people on this turn. Give everybody block. Hopefully Sarvin, he failed again to get his defense reduction off on the boss, but that's fine. Boss is going to do whatever he wants to do now. Ouch. Halbinet is just going to heal himself. Naeli block. Alright, so Sarvin can reduce his defense. Now, you can go for the double injure, but we're going to see if the common can take him out. I think it would. Took out a good portion of it anyway. Now we avoid any ricochet damage because we were in the middle. Thomas can start giving us some defense boosts. Defense boosts up. Halbinet can just start healing people. Naeli, do whatever you want with her now. And we should be able to take out the boss. Easy peasy. And we'll just do a couple more. Okay, it's just going to be the same strategy over and over until the boss gets a lucky amount of damage on, starts to take out one of your hero, and your strategy starts to fall apart. So move Thomas up into the middle, move Sarvin. His movement keeps failing, so I'm not getting that extra defense reduction on the boss. But Thomas is giving us some nice boosts. 2 people in back absorbing the damage, so Halbinet is absorbing the damage that would affect on Sarvin. Move it back. And Sarvin's protected from those other ghouls, from Naeli and Halbinet. Thomas is just going to give us more defense boosts. Halbinet move back into the middle. Naeli, we don't have to do anything, so we don't have to move. We can just end her turn. Thomas gives us more defense boosts. See if Sarvin can take out the boss. His ability didn't go off, which stinks, but what are we going to do? It's really nice from Naeli's miss, so he would have stunned Halbinet, which would have been not as good because Halbinet wouldn't be able to have his heals off as often. So that's good. Thomas just keep doing his defense. He missed. And Sarvin takes out the boss. Easy peasy. Just gotta make sure you have enough defense boosts and block boosts up. Have Naeli and Halbinet in the back bottom, Sarvin in the middle row, so that will prevent him, if he does summon his minions, to Sarvin, prevent him from taking any damage. In this case, we'll just move Naeli up into the middle for now. Sarvin is stunned, but that's not an issue, as Halbinet will be able to move and clear that up. Sarvin can move up. His movement ability yet again fails, but it's okay. more defense boost from our lovely Thomas. Gives us all miss. I don't really care too much. Just give us some more defense boosts. Give everybody heal. Sarvin has miss, so I'm just going to try to move. Cool. He gets a defense decrease on the boss. Wait our turn, see what happens now. So he summons the minion. Sarvin is protected as he's our main damage dealer. He's the one I care about because he's the weakest one out of all these. Decreases defense, get our injures off. Wait for the injures to do the damage and call it a day. So that's the basic strategy on how you do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. The only other substitute that you can make on the strategy is if you don't need as much defense boosts, you can replace Thomas with Coriolis, and Coriolis can use her wild magic abilities to give some people either Fury or some Death Ward, but this is a lot more consistent. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck in this raid, and